Mohbad passed away on September 12, 2023, and his hasty burial the following day in an unconventional location raised suspicions. Videos obtained revealed Mohbad's grave after the exhumation, with witnesses suggesting the presence of blood, sparking questions about the possibility that he was buried alive. Fresh blood spotted in the coffin despite 8 days having passed since his burial left onlookers bewildered. These findings have ignited wild speculations, prompting calls for a thorough autopsy to unravel the truth. Joseph Aloba, the father of Mohbad, earlier revealed why he quickly buried his son. Aloba said in Yoruba culture, it is customary not to keep a deceased person's body for long if both parents are alive. He said if Mohbad had passed away at an older age, he might have considered putting him in a mortuary. On September 14th, Aloba also said Mohbad had passed away after receiving an injection administered by an auxiliary nurse.
Blood this side.
It never even smell. If you see dead body, you go smell past this one. Oh, get. Oh, kugongo. Oh, man, lo. Shai bomuni. Anybody will bomuna. It's not even smelling. Anybody will bomu. Fuck.
Amidst the controversy trailing the death of Nigerian singer Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo has revealed that Sam Larry and Naira Marley have been asked to turn in themselves for proper interrogation by the police. She appealed to the general public to give the police at least 2 weeks to finish their investigation on this matter. Well, one thing I know about the Nigerian police is that if they really want to do a thorough investigation about any crime, they are well above capable.
As long as they're going to do the autopsy and everything, they've made some arrests. You know, like the nurse has been arrested, that I know. You know, that's the only information I can give you right now. But they've arrested some people. They are asking some people to turn themselves in. Do you understand? So let's just give them that 2 weeks, I beg you.
So it's all fingers crossed. Mohbad's death has continued to generate reactions, with many calling out Marley and Larry, accusing them of bullying the late singer since leaving the Marlian Records. During her visit to the Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Idowu Owohunwa, Iyabo Ojo said there was video evidence to prove their level of involvement in the saga. She wondered why Sam Larry has not been invited by the Lagos State Police Command for questioning despite the many calls by Nigerians for his arrest. Ojo streamed her meeting with the Commissioner of Police via Instagram Live. Her visits to the Commissioner of Police in Lagos have started yielding results. She stated that the nurse who last injected Mohbad have been arrested, and Sam Larry and Naira Marley have been asked to turn themselves in for interrogation. Meanwhile, a shocking revelation has emerged from an eyewitness who was present at the hospital when the late Mohbad was brought in. The eyewitness's account gives a new perspective to the tragic events that unfolded on that fateful day. According to this eyewitness, who sent a voice note to convey his testimony, Mohbad was very much alive when he arrived at the hospital. This eyewitness claimed to have been in the reception area when Mohbad, accompanied by his friends, entered the medical facility. Despite Mohbad's being down and ill, he had been humbled when approached by the witness, who eagerly requested a photograph with the artist. The eyewitness recounts that Mohbad had posed for the picture before disappearing into a hospital room. 30 minutes later, the eyewitness noticed a sudden rush of activity among the nurses and others in the room where Mohbad, the witness, recounted that the nurses informed him that Mohbad had been confirmed dead. What struck the witness as peculiar was that Mohbad's friends had immediately taken his lifeless body out of the hospital and he was completely shirtless. This eyewitness raised a deep question. Why did Mohbad's friends not leave him in the hospital for a longer period, allowing the medical staff to try and save him at least? The way they rushed to leave the hospital left many confused and searching for answers.
After 15 to 20 minutes that he went inside, started noticing that they were just moving around. A lot of confusion. I couldn't understand. I noticed that they were trying to make call. They were trying to call some people. The nurses, they were just walking around. And something was not just right. So I have to like stand up. I needed to ask someone like what's going on, because at the time I was even like kind of afraid if I'm safe there. So I have to like I saw the nurse that was trying to like calm me down earlier. So I called her and I was like, what happened? She whispered to my ear that they gave Mohbad injection and he collapsed. So I was shocked. Mohbad, I wanted to shout. Before I know, even the nurse because I wanted to like ask her, what happened? Before I know, she left me. So I was kind of confused. In that confused state, I was just standing around. Before I know.
In a new development, a man who looks like Sam Larry with the name AY has gone online to clear himself. In a video posted on Instagram by Sound City media personality DJ T-Spice, AY was seen speaking in fear on how his life might be in danger for resembling Sam Larry. According to AY, he's the kind of person who normally doesn't move around with his ID card, but he now has to go out with it because people have started calling him Larry whenever he goes out. He went ahead to share his experience with some artists who came into the studio and saw him, and they looked at him with suspicion because they thought he was the Naira Marley associate. AY also said that even fears to walk around in his own area, as he made it clear to Nigerians that he is not Sam Larry. DJ T-Spice accompanied AY's disclaimer video with a caption where he explained that his friend and colleague has been living in fear because people think he's Sam Larry. He made it clear that AY is in no way related to the controversial personality.
Lately now, I'm the kind of person that I'm this nonchalant person that doesn't move around with my ID, but now I have to now. Because anywhere I go, before I know, Larry. So even I had some artists that came in this morning, and they just, three of them just stood in one corner. They were just looking at me. They were talking. I know what they were talking about, but I couldn't just go close. So I beg, anywhere I go, even my hood, I find it difficult to walk out from us. I beg, I'm not Larry, please. Thank you very much.
Another TikTok user who bears a striking resemblance to popular social media influencer Sam Larry has finally broken his silence on TikTok. The strong resemblance between the two men has sparked a debate about what could happen if people mistake one for the other, especially since they are looking for Sam Larry in the case involving the late singer Mohbad. The man, whose identity remains undisclosed, became the center of attention after numerous TikTok users pointed out his resemblance to Sam Larry. In response to the growing curiosity, the man decided to address this speculation by finding a video of Sam Larry to compare their appearances. After closely watching the video, he confidently declared that he did not share a significant likeness with Sam Larry, asserting that they merely share the same complexion. However, despite his insistence, many people continued to argue that the resemblance was more profound than he believed. Malay Tay, a TikTok user, has found himself again at the center of a case of mistaken identity due to his uncanny resemblance to Naira Marley. Since the tragic passing of Mohbad, the internet has been rife with rumors and accusations, with some people accusing Naira Marley directly, suggesting that he may have been involved in the tragic incident. A man who resembles Naira Marley has emerged from the confusion to set the record straight and put an end to the rumors. He has made the decision to disprove rumors that he is a very well-known Nigerian musician. He claimed that despite his denials, he had been subjected to brunt of online attacks, with his social media accounts being repeatedly flagged by people who were convinced of his identity. Furthermore, major music channels such as Sound City and MTV Base have made a significant move by removing Naira Marley's songs from their playlist. This decision comes in the wake of the artist's alleged connection with the tragic passing of Mohbad. Sound City and MTV Base's decision to pull Naira Marley's songs from their playlist is a solidarity move in response to the ongoing controversies. While they haven't explicitly stated the reasons behind this decision, it's clear that the cloud of controversies surrounding the artist played a role. Recall that yesterday, Splash FM, another major player in the music scene, joined the ranks in discontinuing the play of Naira Marley's songs. Some other radio stations across the southeastern part of the country have also taken a stand pending investigations. This collective action sends a powerful message that the music industry is not willing to overlook controversies or alleged connection to tragic events. For the past week, Naira Marley has also experienced a noticeable drop in his social media followers. His followers count, which stood at 7.5 million at the time of the news of Mohbad's death, has since decreased to 6.9 million. Nigerian skit maker Femi Babs has taken to social media to tearfully share his alleged encounter with deceased singer Mohbad in a dream. In a video shared online, Femi, who is known for his skits where he acts as a pastor, revealed that he had a dream where Mohbad appeared to him crying bitterly. He claimed that the late singer lamented not having a good mentor, friend, or someone to look up to while he was alive. He said nobody warned him that people who surround you when stardom comes are not sincere. Femi also claimed that Mohbad warned people not to boast about their lives when they start making progress because people will turn them into an abandoned project. After narrating the dream, Femi asserted that though he does not know the full meaning of the dream, every single person around the singer is a potential suspect in his death, including his wife.
To Larry. Sam Larry is responsible about Mohbad vanishing or dismissed on this earth.
Meanwhile, prominent Ghanaian seer has revealed that Sam Larry is responsible for Mohbad's death, not Naira Marley. He revealed this while on live radio program in Ghana. He is prominent in predicting accurately major events including outcome of elections and other social issues. He also revealed that Sam Larry has so much blood in his hands and has a murder case in the spirit world. He warned Larry to quickly come out and confess to Nigerians what he did to Mohbad. Furthermore, some youths on Wednesday converged in Ibadan to stage a peaceful protest over the death of a 27-year-old singer, Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad. The protesters who demanded justice for Mohbad began their rally from Mokola to Sango, Bodija, Iwo Road, Gates, Dugbe, Ring Road, Apata, and eventually climaxed at the Oyo State Secretariat Ibadan. The protesters, who were all in black attires, carried placards with inscription "Justice for Mohbad," chanting solidarity songs. The Speaker of Oyo State House of Assembly, Mr. Debo Ogundoyin, and State Commissioner for Youth and Sports, Honorable Adegoke Wasiyat, who dressed in black t-shirt, also joined the rally. Ogundoyin, who addressed the protesters at different points, commended them for standing up for one of their own, adding that their peaceful rally to demand justice for late singer was commendable. The Speaker, who described Mohbad's death as painful and shocking, said the deceased was a talented and highly inspired young musician whose songs were lyrical and melodious. He added that this late singer, who rose from grass to grace, exhibited a great passion for music. Ogundoyin described the death of the late singer as pathetic and condemnable. Mr. Kunle Eneafe expressed bitterness over the demise of Mohbad. He urged the police to, as a matter of urgency, fish out those that killed the musician. According to him, Nigerian youths would continue to stage protests across the country until justice is done. In the shadows of mortality's veil, the pain of this passing seems but a mere echo. What's even more painful than his death is the fact that he had to die before people truly appreciated him. It's hard to understand. He was surrounded by many people, but he felt incredibly alone and unloved because those around him were actually his enemies. What a complex and challenging life he had. What a story. What a life. Let the light lead. Rest on, Mohbad. Thanks for watching. See you next time.